All right, and hello everyone with the echo. Hi. I'm Faye Fox. Thank you for joining me this satisfying Saturday in April. It is a beautiful day where I'm at, and starting a little bit in the early in the evening, about 6 o'clock. Thinking I'm gonna move some time around and figure out a different time of day to stream. But how you doing? Thank you for joining me for the stream. We're playing and we're back with Satisfactory 1.1. Last we left off, we had last night a brief moment of me kind of just rambling a little bit and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Ultimately, deciding that I wasn't feeling it last night after playing Devil Daggers for 3 hours. So I decided to work on some blueprints, some infrastructure that would be super helpful and utility for working on expanding the base, working on getting things more, hate that sound, getting things more polished for, building a larger and more spread out kind of general like satellite factory system. The first thought that I had being that it would be really cool to get started on working towards raw iron and steel products. I don't really need to power things on. I would like ideally to test some things and make sure that they work, but I don't really need power to make sure that they actually do. I just need to work through logically each of the pieces of the puzzle. The last that we left off, we had just started working on getting the factory kind of framed in, get that little more built up and a little bit better as far as just, constructing something that is starting to look more like a factory. So the idea that I have is that this part with the train here will be this height, have an access for the train to enter, as well as for a truck or a tractor or an explorer to come in and park, or go out on a recon mission, something of that nature, but then have the rest of the factory here on this side, on where this floor kind of starts, up to here in this taller building that would be decorated, have an elevator shaft, be walkable, and would be able to produce kind of the base level things. Thinking that since we do have pure nodes here and we do have expansion, we have Mark II miners, we have Mark III belts, we can start working towards getting this extra open space here kind of filled in, and yeah, get the even though it looks really cute with its little tree aesthetic that it has going on in here, it does look really cute. And I don't know, I'm torn. I don't know whether to keep it there or to move it up to the top of this building. I think getting the space elevator into a different position and potentially not here anymore, potentially towards where this hold please, this main kind of node is, that I was thinking that we might want our main base to be, as far as where we want our central building area to be. That might be kind of cool to have the space elevator toward the middle of the map. I don't know. As far as some things that have happened, some things that I worked on while we were off stream, mostly today, a little bit last night, I built a 5x5 foundation floor so that we can build a pretty tall factory relatively quickly, or we can build a factory period quickly. I did build a test and then ultimately finalized track for trains, actually. And because of the way that auto connect works in this game, which is a beautiful thing, and I'm super thankful and happy that I've included it, is that I can do things like that and have a 2-level tall train system that I can auto connect and drag pretty much anywhere that I need. So I have a one way there, one way back train system. Ow, my bones. The way that this game kind of works in terms of trains is that at first you don't get signals, so you have to be very intentional about how you do things with them. You can send things one direction, you can send them another, but if you have two trains that end up colliding with each other on the tracks, it causes a problem. And I would like to avoid that, so we're going to have one going one direction, and then one going the opposite, so that we avoid any of the bad things that might happen with that. The other couple things that I built out as far as infrastructure that we're going to need, especially for today, is that I built a belt highway off the same relative platform. That looks like this. And it also does have power underneath. These two power nodes right here are going to be the power to and from an area. So think miners that are out satellite locations out in like perhaps the extremities of this part of the world. And then a hypertube to get out to those extremities quickly. In the event that I'm seeing a problem or something like that, hypertube branches are going to be an incredible thing to add there. Yeah, the other aspect was something that was very similar. It was a pipe highway, something that would be kind of precisely the same thing just for pipes. And because pipes occasionally need to go upward, I did build a pipe highway that has pumps in it. So same concept, same idea, hypertube underneath. We still have power transmission as well as we have Mark II pipes. These require plastic, but plastic and steel or plastic and copper cable, plastic and copper sheet. I know what I'm talking about. Fairly straightforward. Should be able to move about 6 times 6, 3,600 cubic meters per minute with just 6 belts. And then I do have 6 pumps there, so that's 50 meters of head lift. So this wall section here is 10, so that's about 40 meters tall, roughly, 4 times 10. It would be able to lift from below this platform here to the top of this platform in terms of height. Going to be extraordinarily helpful. And as you can see here, we do have the auto connect, and the mode that they default to is not something I'm super familiar with. I don't know if it's curve or auto or what the deal is, but it is at least something. And I mean, it's not the worst of things, but it's also not like the best of things. So it'll take a little bit of finagling to make sure that it gets right. And it will be all of those placed on the world grid. Yeah, let's see, what else did we work on? We got those hard drives finished up last night. We don't have any more sitting here waiting for review. Just to double check, hold on a second for me. Just to double check, I know that we did get iron, or encased iron. Encased steel pipe was a alternate for encased industrial beams. That was one that I know that we got last night, and it is going to change how our factory functions, because with this recipe, I don't need coal or steel in the production of heavy modular frames. I will need a ton of screws, don't mistake that. I will absolutely need a lot of screws. But because I can make cast screws and I can make 50 per minute and I can make a ton of things pop up really quickly, it's not as much a concern. I just need five constructors making screws and I'm there. So, you know, I have some plans as far as like what this all looks like, and the fact that we can also do steel frames with my goodness, we can do sealed frames with the reinforced iron plates and steel pipes. Gonna be kind of perfect. But yeah, let's without any further ado, we're gonna try getting some of this set up and get ready to, you know, start building Mega Factory. And I do have the Explorer out of the garage already. No longer here in my garage with my knowledge. I'm gonna go out to where I was thinking that we could have our like our iron and like big copper products out in the middle of the desert, actually, because of all of the pure nodes that are out that direction. And unfortunately, it's just gonna take me a minute to get there, especially if I don't know how to drive. Hey, Gary. Hey, buddy. Goodness. I suppose that this is the time to tell you that my driver's license got revoked, and that I don't actually know how to drive. Oh, out of power, out of coal. I kid. What was that sound? I am not familiar with that sound. I'm not going to investigate. I do not feel up for that right now. I am wanting to build things. Hey, Gary. I am wanting to build things. And it is going to take a minute to get over there anyway. Oh, goodness. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. But there are a ton of pure coal nodes, pure iron, pure copper, just kind of pure nodes, period, out there. There's water that's available, not a lot of it, mind you, but enough of it for it to be a thing. And I'm just gonna deck that dude right quick. There's enough water out there for it to be a factor enough for me to be able to like bring it over. It's just would take some infrastructure to do so, and also being able to see where I'm driving. Goodness. Again, I tell you, my driver's license was revoked recently. But, yeah. How is everybody doing today? If you're here watching live, or if you're watching the VOD, let me know how you're doing. Hope the world's not too loud for you. Oops. Hi, Gary. I just ran over a hog. You saw nothing. You're my accomplice now. Thanks, buddy. Jesus. I sometimes forget where some of these inlets are as far as like getting through this part of the map. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Goodness. I should just delete it, right? Just delete it and replace it. Come on. So it's not this direction, right? I don't go that one. Obviously, it's not that one. That one's not the way. I could go get that power slug there. This is the one I think that has a wider path. Yeah, there we go. All right. Now we're cooking with something. Propane, gas, coal, I'm not sure which. There are a couple places in here that I do want to tag really quickly. Go grab some of the resources or some of the things that are underneath the map. There are a couple of caves here. I do remember where some of them are, not all of them are. So forgive me if I run around looking at the various points of the ground that look like they could be caves, but actually aren't. So minor exploration in this episode, but also, or in this stream, but mostly it's just going to be cozy, like chill vibes and hanging out and making sure that everything is, you know, getting set up that needs getting set up. Hello, buddy. Hey, dude. Oi. Would you like to dance? Good night. Blue power slug. 1 ant. It is a shame that I don't have research towers unlocked just yet, because that would be a very, very helpful thing to be able to determine where resource nodes are. That being said, I do have an idea of where some of them are. Hey, Gary, you out in the sand now? All right. And where? Come here. Ow. My poor little toes. Stop. Good night. I did catch an iron node back here. All right. And I for sure did not bring enough resources out here. I definitely don't have any of the things that I probably need to make sure that we can really get this project started in earnest, but I am okay, if you are okay, with a little bit of the back and forth between this place and my main base. But the thought that I had was that we'd come over here and scout out what things are available and where, and what we might be able to do with some of those things. And a great resource that we can pull would be the Satisfactory calculator, which actually does have locations of all of the resources on the map. Ow. Would you like to dance, sir? Nope. Nope. Good night. Come on. Come on. Good night. Good night. Come on. Make sure you aim right. It won't actually hit them. That's how you get them. All right. And charge planted. Clear. Fire in the hole. Purple power slug. Let's go. Love it. I will take absolutely 10 power shards. Ooh, and 2 more. Give. Okay, where's the help? Is there a hard drive up here? Oh my word. Hard drive and a purple power slug? You're kidding. Is it my birthday? What happened? Oh, I already grabbed this one. Won't be doing that again. Wire plates, some modular frames, some concrete. I'll take it. Some more screws. Okay, I've got a loose one. Let's see. Get some more copper wire as well. All right. Let's try and figure out. There's obviously that one there, and then 2 more over here. So 1, 2. I know that there's more than that. I don't know why it's not showing them. Distrust. Yep, I tell you. There's also like a bunch all throughout here. There's at least 2 or 3 up there. There are a number of them that are relatively close. There's a lot of copper out here. There's a lot of limestone out here. There's some coal even. So there's limestone right there. Copper? Nope, that's all iron. There's copper here. There's water there. There's water here. There is a bunch of coal through in here. I don't have a huge need of that, so it's probably going to get moved out to be thrown into. Hey, Gary. Probably going to be moved out to be thrown into more of a location that's going to be more for like turbo rocket fuel or turbo fuel and rocket fuel. Why are there enemies here? Oi. Good night. You wanna square up? Good night, I said. Why are there dudes there? There was a hole in the ground, right? Gotta take a breath. Ugh. Okay. What thing was over here? Oh, hey Gary. You coming with, bud? Is there a summer soup down here? There's definitely a mushroom. There better not be any nonsense down here, but I bet there is.
This bleeding temple hums a resident song. Play for us.
Summer soup.
Witness the deep and sing for us.
I am still unable to initiate communication. How are you doing it?
We composed a resonant song to curb the effigy, tapping into the inner currents. We sacrificed our blood and our temples and let the metal in from the void to eat our flesh.
That's a lot to unpack. How do you tap into these inner currents?
Consume our blood, worship at our altars, curve the melody.
I do not understand.
Flat frequencies paint straight lines. The blood is a teacher. Each altar is a window.
Processing data.
That for sure doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I don't know about you. I'm definitely either not understanding or there's no other or. It's just I am not understanding. All right. So that's that. But what I can do here is get a train set up on a platform of sorts. I should be able to get onto the world grid here. Yeah, okay. And I'm thinking it'll be best if we have it after this rock face. Somewhere like over here. Maybe. Yeah, okay. I can go like there or so. Well, I want to have it up on this height. Go this way, go that way. Yep. Well, okay. In actuality, it's going to be like out here. Wanting to have it on the world grid is more of a like long distance transmission of material concern than anything else. Is it a huge aesthetic thing? Not particularly, but it is absolutely a utility thing. Making sure that things are aligned in a way that makes sense to my brain and is also legible is a pretty big thing to me. And so I just kind of have to make sure that that stays the case and that I am able to read my own handwriting, as it were. Yeah. 9. We'll make this 10. Out. We're just gonna build a big pad to start. Something that can get us a pretty even footing to start things off. And this will be one part of our initial factory, is the thought. You know. the somewhat boring part of this whole thing is just placing a bunch of foundations and just continuing to work on it, and that's all. You know, it just be like that though. Maybe the dulcet sounds of my silly goofball voice and what I do are you know, enough to keep you hanging around and to keep you watching. I must think a lot of myself, obviously, to talk ad nauseum about whatever it is. Not really. But I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that thought. All right, this is currently 10 by 10. So if we make this 11 by 11, we have a center line. And that center line is at that block. I can count. We'll have train stuff go out to about the middle of this or more even. Like it might be good to have it go out to here just for the structural engineering and civil engineering part of my brain that wants things to line up in a way that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's where we start the affair. I think having this lined up correctly on that will be a good start. And because of the way that I have this set up, and I'm kind of concernicus about trying to make sure that this stays on the world grid too, but I don't think I can line up blueprints to the world grid. In fact, I know I can't. But what I could do more to say is that I could type's too long. Okay. What I could do is set a location, have an idea of where I'm going to place it, come back with a foundation, place it, and then place the blueprint on top of the foundation. Then I've got the same relative idea, just kind of fleshed out a little bit more and more in line with the landscape. So I'm going to do that strategy, actually, I think. Ow. Hold, please. Hold, please. I said, hold, please. Sir? You. Okay. I asked nicely. Time for your spankings. Timmy. Good night. I was trying to work on things. Goodness. But yeah, the idea that I have for this is you know, something a little bit like that. Kind of make it fit into, well, yeah. Okay. Why invalid? Why invalid though? Okay. Pardon me. I do too, Callie. I am quite pleased with it. Like, genuinely I am. Yeah, I think that's gonna be really good for getting a train out here. The idea that I also have is that because this is an endpoint of track, these are two separate trains. I can do one of these. I can do one of these and have it peel off to go wherever else, or have it go up a level even if I wanted to. I could have it like pull off to the side and go up or down or whichever. It's gonna make, I think I'm gonna have 4-way roundabouts for top and bottom and have them be simultaneous, and then having, you know, the on-ramp, off-ramp kind of idea is going to be also super helpful too. And like, I don't necessarily want the train to just be, you know, a square thing. I don't know that I necessarily want it to just be like one singular contiguous line. I think that is kind of boring personally. I think it would be much more visually interesting if it was like lining up with the terrain. The biggest part of the concern that I have with it is making sure that the foundations that are a part of the train line are aligned with the world grid, so that when I do need to pull off a train line and build a train station with it, then I have the ability to do so and know that it's on the world grid. I think it's the biggest thing. I mean, I can definitely get away with something like this. And like, that's not a problem at all. But Jesus gods, I love that. All right. Cover and fire. Sorry. Trying to figure out how to hotbar things, but it is not working for me. Unfortunately. Is this actually on the world grid? That's funny. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. Okay. Does this require a little bit more work than would otherwise be the case? Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Is it worth that work? Me? Yes. Absolutely. Genuinely. I think it is. I think it's worth doing for these purposes, and like it's gonna help us get some really gentle, like flowing kind of curves. Although it's gonna be a lot more S curves than it is actual like round curves. Like this, but I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. Knowing where I can and where I can't do exactly that, where I can budget a little bit with the like the angularity and make it kind of flow a little bit better after I come back a little bit and know where I'm putting things down, where I'm picking things up. That'll be significantly more helpful to me. But yeah. That's the thought. That's the idea. Yeah. Plus, the other thing with trains is that because of the way that they work, and having a train station or having the ability to have a train station on either end of it, and monorails transmit all of their power through the singular rail. You can see where this is going. You have power at both ends. Anywhere you have a train station, you have power transmission. And it's kind of busted, honestly, but also incredibly helpful for long distance power transfer. Why invalid train? Hello? Backwards? I see. Up there. So it'll look a little angular, it'll look a little rough and like square at first, but then it will get significantly more refined as time goes on, just by nature of I need to kind of futz with it a little bit to make sure that it works. Hey, Gary. It's not even that I need to necessarily make sure that it works, you know what I mean? Man. I will tell you that hypertubes are very finicky with the blueprints. Definitely am learning that one. Hadn't really known it before, but definitely learning that now. It must be a graphical, like, not working. Like a graphical error or something like that. Yeah. And this is going to go all the way back to where our current main base is as far as like a setup is concerned. Just because that's where we have most of our power production right now, and that's where we have most of our we have all of our item production. What am I talking about? Which is okay. It's not a bad thing necessarily. No, I want, come on. There we go. That's what I want. Thank you. It's a very weird glitch to have happen. Oh, there's a cave right there. Floor time? Floor time. Mushroom? Power slug. I will take the blue boy and I will send the summer sloop. Yeah, I forgot I had one of those. And the blue boys and the other things that I can back to the base. Or back to the cloud, actually. So this is where it's going to become kind of obvious that I need to make a turn at some point here. I've not gotten to that point just yet, but the idea is starting to take shape, at least. But I'm probably going to want, like, somewhere in the midst over there, like this one and then the one following, to be more angled so that they're a little bit less like curve straight, so that it's more of a curve and then like a straighter segment for a part of it. But the rough idea I think we're aiming for is to head out. Hold on. Where? So I think the cut that we came in was over here. And I think where we're actually going to aim to come into the valley there is between this rock here and that rock there. Just kind of in this field goal area coming through in here, I think is the rough idea. So we're heading southwest roughly, kind of a direct, just straight line ish south to that direction, but we're going to kind of step it over a few blocks at a time, a few foundations at a time. But you know, we'll see what we can do as far as making that a reality. But trying to finagle it with making sure that I can get the maximum length and like utility out of out of a thing, which is a fun time. I don't want a zoop, I just want default. Thank you. And I think the idea that I want to kind of enforce as far as like a design philosophy is to make sure that I'm working with the terrain. And so like having as minimal a footprint as possible while also doing the thing that I want to do. Like that is the idea. That does prompt a question that I have actually, which I don't know if I'll be able to answer this in this moment, but I imagine I probably could. All right. We know where the foot's gonna go. Can we? Can't rotate by a little bit, just have to do full 90-degree turns. That's annoying. Why? Devs, ruin my fun. I suppose I will live. Maybe. But I'm gonna complain about it. Ah, goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. And there's where the problems start. Okay, yep. I do need to head back to the base, grab a couple of things, and then we can come back and continue a pace as we were. But fun fact, once I get the hypertube connected at the other end, then we can zoom our way out here. And that will be a good time. Now that I can actually see where I'm driving, and you can see where I'm driving, bonk, I can run into things more effectively that way. Whee! Doing buggy. Oh. Slide. Whee! Ooh. All right, and off we go. Into the wild blue yonder, lost again. No, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Rude. Hello. Goodbye. Sir. Good night. Hey, Gary. You getting a snack? Yeah? Is it yummy? I hope it's yummy. Gary, how did you end up over there, bud? Bonk. Oof. I do love the Explorer and how fast it moves. I do not love how fast it drifts. That I'm not a fan, or less a fan of. Gary, how'd you end up way the hell over here that quickly? My god, dude, do you just zoom all over the place? I'm just not paying attention? Is that what you do? Oh. And of course the Explorer does just not have the mass to deal with, I guess, little saplings like that. Oh. I may have gotten stuck. Unfortunate. That's okay. I also don't like super mind running back if you're patient with me. But yeah, this game is unreasonably beautiful, and it's just relaxing to sit and work on systems and make them and watch them work. Figure out what's with tune, detune, construct, deconstruct, reassemble, assemble, you know, the whole nine. It's just very relaxing to the lizard part of my brain that's like, okay, let's be mad about everything. And instead it's just kind of like, well, what if we were like less mad about things? Hey, Gary, what you up to, bud? What if we just forgot about the things that were a little bit more like sources of pain and focused on the things that feel relaxing to us, like putting on some music and just hanging out with friends and watching a game that we like. Hey, stop running away from me. I got you a thing. I make this for you. Friend? Hello? Hi? Yeah? Eee! Doggo with long name. What to name? I don't know what to name the baby. I'll take any and all suggestions. I'm probably gonna go with something silly, like, I don't know. Priscilla, I think, is a good name for a lizard doggo. Come on, honey. Oh. Don't you dare. If you hurt Priscilla, I'm going to be big mad. Ow. Hey. Oi. Good night, sir. Mad. Don't hurt my baby. She's precious and she needs protecting. Or she's a very silly bean. Hey, Gary. Speaking of beans. Oh. Ow. Ow. Like way the hell far away from that. Where'd Priscilla go? Priscilla. Baby. Oi, hey. What are you doing, honey? Come on. We're going this way. Ah. Good night, sir. You. Madam. Come. We need to get you safety. Come. Wasn't sure if I saw some nonsense. Priscilla. Baby. Come on. Thank you. Come. Come on, honey. It's safer here. Come on, honey bun. And I do have Charles first of his name. Now I have Priscilla. What is her title? And what are some fun facts about her? Come on, sweetie. Come on, goofball. We're going to go see your brother. Thank you. I want this geothermal geyser so bad, but I have to wait until later on the progression of the tech tree, just because of how significant the requirements are to have that operational in any capacity. Come on, Priscilla. You got this. We're almost there. I think we'll build another little kennel for
I
Priscilla.
don't think that is an improvement.
Well then, Ada, you don't know anything. Come on, Priscilla. Come here. Come on, baby. There we go. All right, so this is Priscilla. And we'll go with naming appropriately. I need some fun facts about Priscilla. I did forget that Charles had several active warrants in Monaco for tax evasion, and that whenever he licks his eyes, it means he loves you. I don't know how I forgot these things, but I sure did. I do like that formatting a lot. We're gonna go with that for Priscilla too. Yeah, there we go. That's cute. There we go. Priscilla is a world-class juggler, though she's never actually juggled anything. Hmm. All right, so everybody meet Priscilla. She's hanging out in there, and we have Charles, the first of his name. This is Priscilla, the first of her name. I need one more fun fact about her, which I think is that Priscilla secretly hates pale berries. There we go. All right, we have now Charles, first of his name, and Priscilla, first of her name. Meet the babies. Hey, Gary. All right, and yeah, let's see. I needed to pick up a couple of things to build more of this pipe or train line. Actually, I need a a butt ton of concrete, and I need a bunch of iron plate, and I need a bunch of steel plate as well. But I do have that in the dimensional depot. So was also another bunch of things. But yeah, let me grab a couple more of that, and then we'll get started on that aspect of things. I forgot, I disassembled the Explorer. All of the coal that was inside of it as fuel is no longer inside of the Explorer. I don't have the space that I thought that I had. Whoopsie daisies. Hold, please. Biggity. Garage door automatically opened. Okay, interesting. Crafting bench. Throw this and that in there. And let's see. Throw a bunch of this concrete in my inventory in my pockets. Then I need to go run and grab a bunch of copper sheet from the top floor of this building, which is still largely unfinished. And yeah, gonna take a quick step aside. I'll be right back, everybody, but bear with me just a moment. All right, and after that brief little break I had to take just quickly, we are back, and it is time to get some more of the resources that we need to get things set up for the rest of that train line out in the middle of the desert for our iron and kind of modular frame idea, or not modular frame idea, modular frame factory. So I'm gonna grab a couple of copper sheets, or a few copper sheets, and I think what I want to do actually is, while I'm here, drop a... I can do this. Cool. I do want to drop a couple of modular frame, or drop a dimensional depot or two. I think I have the ability to drop two. I might have more in the storage box in the hab downstairs. I need to double check that math though. Unfortunately, first I need to make some sand fluctuators, which is obnoxious. I also do need to put modular frames into that category as well of things that I need to have on me. First though, protein? Don't have enough space for that. Do I have anything in my hands? I don't have another thing in my hands, but I could do that. There we go. And what other proteins do we have? I know that we have a couple. We have spitter. Nasty spitter protein. There's a joke to be made there, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not. So, need the oscillators now. All right, there we go. So I think I put copper sheets and concrete into dimensional depots so that I can have those on kind of refresh passively, and I can kind of wait for them to come together for me. I think I also want to put into that category what I'm looking for, modular frames. And straight default, that'll work. There we go. All right, that's motors there. This should be my modular frames, but I also have a box downstairs that's making them, that was sending them off to the other factory to build goodness, why am I blanking on this? To build versatile framework. And is there a more efficient way to do this? Probably, in all likelihood. There's probably several different efficient ways to do this. But is it going to be the way that I do it? Nah, probably not, to be honest with you. There are a couple of trade-offs and different things that you can do as far as aesthetic, and I don't know. I don't typically prioritize aesthetic over efficiency. The things that I produce are generally going to be kind of brutal and kind of work for what I need and not look super pretty doing it. To wit, what I made for this realm of the world. Oop. Yeah. You. Missing sand fluctuators. Do I have 35? That'll make not 10. I don't think. 3740. Okay. Do I have any in here? I do have some reanimates, and I have more, like I thought. Can I make more? Yes, I can. I have the technology. How many can I actually make? 16 was less than what I saw. Would like to make 2 more dimensional depots, I think. Put iron plates and concrete into that so that I can kind of make sure that I have everything that I need. Rods would be a next next level type of thing, but I don't super need them. I think the other one that I would really kind of think about doing would be, oh goodness, why am I blanking on this one? In case industrial beams, those would be the other ones. But realistically, I think right now, this is where I'm at as far as wanting these things to be built up. What do you got there? Nothing that I can use. Well, I can take. Ooh, hello. I can at least get these in for the next kind of steps into what we need to do as far as building up the infrastructure. I'm definitely going to need a lot of train signals, especially to get the more complex things later on into functional like utility. Getting them functioning is what I'm trying to say, and failing. Yes, ma'am. What's the matter with you? A little bowling ball that wanted my attention there. Ma'am. Hey, goofball. What you doing? She's precious. Sweet. And she's a pain in the butt. But I love her. Assembler? No. I want Mark II belts. Going straight. Actually would work pretty well, I think. I don't know that I'm gonna need a lot of I don't know that I'm gonna need a lot of iron plate. I definitely will need at least some, especially if I'm building occasional like power nodes and foundations for the footers of the train. But what else was required in that blueprint? Yes, ma'am. What are we doing? What are we doing, Papa? Entertaining a child. Goodness. Speaking of which, Elliot, hi. How you doing? If you're watching, I hope you're having a great day. And I hope that you are having a lovely, lovely day and enjoying anything that made you smile today. Ramona Quimby, the baby 10-pound bowling ball. Hey, Gary. What you doing? You just vibing over there, bud? Cool beans. Oop, the daisies. I want to ride the back of that guy. All right, and I can grab the rest of the copper sheet that I need for the other aspects of this thing, as well as some more wire, and that should be enough to get me through what I need to get through for this next portion of the thing. At least I think. I am not overtly certain of that, but you know. Hello? Elite, thank you. I do love that even though I'm putting things into the dimensional depot, it's not really requiring even the full amount of my copper production to go online. It's just kind of occasional. That makes me quite happy. All right. Next. Right. I can throw the rest of this in there. I can throw a few computers in there. Can I make any computers right now? I have some circuit boards. Make a few plant SAM fluctuators. That would be good. How many computers can I make? 14. Whoa. And it's literally just a circumstance of limited by circuit boards, which is not as bad as it could be. I could be out of all of these materials, have no plastic production and have no circuit board ability at all as well. Not so. So thankfully, I am able to make some computers. So this is all an effort to kind of get some of the groundwork laid to produce these two items, the modular engines and the AI limiters, at a more substantial clip, because they are going to be both required for later game phase 4 space elevator parts, phase 4 and phase 5, both of which are incredibly resource intensive and not a little bit of a pain in the ass, honestly. They're going to be rough when we get there, but I would like to kind of head that off at the pass a little bit and not have to deal with that super much. So that's why we're taking the time to do this part of things. And because I'm gonna have to think about how I want the everything of it all to kind of come together, and I don't think I need a ton more of things. Eee. Off we go. Hey, Gary. What you up to, bud? Laughing at my driving ability? Good. Me too. Oh, hey, Gary. Bye. Lots of driving in a straight line, and it's going to be lots of train in a straight line for most of this part of things. Be very little like back and forth. There's going to be a peel off to the north there. Whoa, keydokers. There's going to be a peel off for the north there to try and get into the plastic and rubber factory once that is built. Or actually not once that's built, to start that building. The world, I think, is going to be connected power-wise via the rail network, because again, power transmission from train line. Oh, good night. Power transmission through rail line is going to be one of the more powerful ways for us to transmit power. Hey, Gary. Powerful ways to transmit power. Sorry, I hate wordplay too. Pun intended. So we're gonna get going in through here, and yeah, this may not be like a super clip heavy episode. Good night. Hey, Gary. Just because it's kind of a lot of not administrative work, not a whole lot of like, you know, hyper oops daisies. It's not the most interesting thing. Hey, buddy. Good night. Oh, but God, does that look cool from a distance? Holy cow. All right, hop, 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 hop. If yeah, it is very like replicant vibes, honestly. Like big city, but like destroyed, defunct city, I think. Near, far, wherever you are. Nearer, my God, to thee. Blueprint auto connect. Ah. Invalid aim location. You're an invalid aim location. Go ahead. Railroad track is too long. What about there? Why is that not too long? But like there is. Fine. Okay. My ankles hurt. Rip metal? No. Fix it foundation. Only ever fix it foundation. Thank you. Up there. Yeah, that'll work. Nope, that won't work. It's too far. Somebody's gonna complain because it's too far for the stinking railroad track or something. I don't know. Bah. Okay, look at the thing to make sure it connects. Over here. Will it be happy? Will you make with the happy? Why will you not make with the happy? Why is that too long? You're joking. One step too far. Oh no, I lied. More than one step. There? Are we happy? Do we make with the happy now? Thank you. Oops. Having to switch between multiple modes of assemble, disassemble is starting to be a thing. And again, remember, we're going for a rough between this goalpost and that goalpost. So just right of the power slug, that's where we're aiming. All right, and connect. Why with the backwardsness? Invalid pipe location. You're invalid. Your opinion does not matter here, liberal. Okay. Too far? Not too far. Too far? Not too far. Too far? Close. Too far? Close enough. Too far? Good. Thank you. All right. And where is the nearest world grid? There. Okay. Boom. Are you connect? Thank you. My world, my kingdom, my existence for a hover pack. Please. Please. No, we have to wait until we get to aluminum. Okay, everybody else. Rumble. Are we happy here? Yeah, okay. Oh. Nope, no longer happy. Happy here? Yeah. What's the furthest? There? Okay. And... world grid says there. And is this where we start making the right turn and everything kind of curves? Or do we just make a slight turn here? I think we make a slight turn here. Make it a big, wide banking turn, I think. Pretend we're in, like, War Thunder or something. Everything is banking. Yes? Okay. This is too far. Oh, too sharp. It's like, it's just too far, I think. Yeah, there we go. I could do the right turn here and start that trend because, like, we're going to have to go towards the space elevator. However, counterpoint, we're not doing that yet. We're not quite there yet. We're kind of having to sidestep this at a little bit of a parallel. Whoa, excuse me. Not parallel, but like perpendicular. You know what I mean. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I may have lied. I may have lied. I may have been, in fact, incorrect when I said that we needed to aim at a certain spot. In fact, it would seem I sure was. My apologies. I lied to you. Here we are, picking up a power slug. Oop. Yeah, this is where we need to aim. It's actually gonna be up through here. Ah, come on, stop this. We can do this. We have the technology. Pipe is too long. Ah. In fact. Whoa! Excuse me. Dismantle crate. Why? Why did that happen? Okay. Is that actually perfect? It kind of. Yeah? Okay. I'll take it. Yeah. Okay. Do this kind of like arcing turn here. And apparently cause me to get stuck. Yep. Okay. Just to be safe here, I'm gonna try this kind of format here. Whoa. Things got a little, I see, a little verschnick. The unfortunate thing about this is that the auto connect is not the most robust feature just yet. It has not figured out everything. It may think you want one thing when you actually want another. You have to kind of tell it, no, not what, that is not B-roll. Oh, okay. Yep. And pipe on that side, or like the hypertube entrance piece on that side. Nice. Oh, you don't want to start this. You don't want to fight me. You really don't. I tell you, you're going to regret that. Ow. Oh, okay. You don't want to fight? Ow. Don't want to do this. I said you don't want to do that. I didn't want to do this. Mods, we need to add one to the death count. Damn it. Not only 9, really. Seems low. Anyways. It has been 0 days since our last incident. Yeah, that's true. That's okay. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted and suddenly needing to go collect my body. Hey, Gary, you were not helpful in the slightest, my guy. Slacker. Just altogether unhelpful. Checking real quick, Callie, how are we doing on audio levels? Everything sounding good still? Hell yeah. Love to know that I can take a step away. Oh, okay, sir. I was distracted checking my setup, and you, Billy, are an asshole. Fuck you. Grabbing some barrel nuts on the way there so that I have the ability to make some more inhalers, because I know I'm going to have to deal with some nonsense. And I'm half tempted to just say, screw the world grid, screw any of that. Whatever I need to set up around the world grid, I can do. But also, if I can commit to a bit, if anyone can commit to a bit, it's me. Oh, there's crabs there. That's cool. Love that. Hey, you smell funny. Goodbye. Ooh, give these though. No, sir. Goodbye. I think I got killed by one of the baby hogs, which is even more embarrassing to me. Hey, Gary, what you doing over there? That being said, I know that there are a ton of good things over in this area. There's a tree in through here that has like 7 or 8 blue power slugs on it. I also know that there's a summer super 2 over here, and there's a hard driver 2 up in that area, but I think I may have grabbed it in a previous stream. Of one of them at least. I know that there's a couple that I just haven't touched, which is kind of okay. That's the tree I was talking about. I do have a need to kind of wait on some of the hard drives because I won't be able to. Gary, what you doing? I won't be able to get all of the alternate recipes until I have everything unlocked and I have phase 5 as the task. Until I'm trying to get Employee of the Planet and until I'm trying to get the Golden Nut. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks good. That's dope. That's so cool. Ow. That's less cool. I am almost out of this water pure. Really? Is this all pure? Huh. I did not know that that existed there. Interesting. All right. I have come to collect my body. Good night. And then there's these bones here, and my bones here. Let's see. While I'm thinking about it, and I have the ability, I'm going to pull out the hog protein And drop an equipment workshop. And it's time to make myself some more inhalers because I ran through, I picked up as many of the barrel nuts as I could along the way. Turns out I picked about 130 of them. So that's 13 inhalers. So theoretically, if I play my cards right, 13 times less likely to die. I think. I don't know if that's actually how the math is going to work out, but you know, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Okay. Before I was so rudely interrupted. Don't do it. Mr. Kibitz, your music is too good, my guy. How do you do it? Beep, boop, boop, boop. Shoot. Ow. Oh, no. No, no, no. Nope. Whiff. Good night. I see that playing Devil Daggers for as much as I did last night did help with my accuracy a little bit. Maybe a teeny bit. Marginal amount. I don't know. Did it help with my accuracy with the build gun? That's a question. Invalid aim location. You're an invalid aim location. Pipe is too long? I'll show you a pipe that's too long. Oh. Okay. Yo, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to curve, like pull some of these off of the world grid and rotate them just a little bit. Because without that, it just looks kind of wrong, honestly. Pipe is too long. Hmm. Okay. Well. So I can go there, which is fine, I guess. And that's like directly on the world grid. Okay. Sure. I guess. Whatever. Why with the invalid aim location? What is happening here? Is it just like a graphical futz thing? It must be, right? Like it's fine most of the time, and then it just in points is not. There's a blue power slug just chilling there. I'll save you. Oh, I don't have any Nobelisk. I will not be saving you today. Sorry, bud. You have to stay in the rock a little bit longer. The sword in the stone style, you know? Oop. Deconstruction tool. There we go. Yeah. Make sure he actually goes. Yo. Hey, buddy. Hey, Gary. What you up to? Oops. It is. Why are you so mad for? Okay. Yeah. Is that on the foundation? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I'm like almost certainly gonna have. I mean, I am going to come back in here and rotate some of these just off of the world grid, because as nice as it would be to have everything line up perfectly and be square, it just looks so awkward with these steps in between. It's not. It's just not the vibe. I would like it to be not that way. Blueprints. Auto connect. Hey, Gary. I'm gonna have it kind of come along this right side of the canyon a little bit and like kind of up on some of this terrain that I can't really like drive over, because there are some natural roads in this game that kind of dictate the topography and kind of what the flow is, roughly, I guess would be a way to say it. Yeah. Okay. Why is that too long? The invalid aim location thing is starting to actually bother me a little bit that's happening. But this is 1.1. This is experimental. This is a thing. The devs are away for Easter weekend because it's Easter this weekend, actually tomorrow. So they won't be back in office until Monday, and that is at the earliest that they would push the actual like 1.1 to the main branch. But because we're playing on the experimental and we're playing on 1.1.0.3, we're still working through and challenged by some of the bugs that exist here. So we kind of just have to deal with it a little bit. Okay. Okie dokers. Huh? Oh, yep, I see. That makes sense. You would have an issue with that because it connected to the wrong spot. Now it connected to the right spot. And it's significantly happier. Buddy, do you wanna tussle? Is that what's happening here? You wanna You wanna fucking go, my guy? You don't want the smoke. Ow. Maybe he does. Ow. Good night, sir. Good night. Sun's out. You're gone. Good night. And nuts. Spider. Spider. Spider? Spider. Fuck that. Yo. How on today on how fucked is fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm so good. So good. Do not. I am beyond good. Things shooting their radioactive spit at me. Fine. Giant hogs trying to bash their faces into me. Fine. I draw the line at giant, genetically fucked up spiders. That's where I am not okay with things. That's a capital N-O, thank you. Can I get all the way over here? For real? Whoa, okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, yep. There we go. Oops. Is this actually on the work? Oh, it's just on. Make sure it actually connects. Thank you. And then turn it back a half degree. Invalid pipe. One of these days, I will be able to just drop the thing and it'll work exactly as I intend. It is not this day. I already collected that nut earlier. There's another one over here, though. Yep. Oh, and there's oil right there. Wow. That's cool. Likely ban evader restricted. There's a bot in the chat. Mods? Thank you for your service. Echoing Airport Run HB. NHB. Get fucked. Alright, and you're wonderful. Thank you, Callie. Do you not remember what happened to your cousin? Because, I mean, I guess not, because they might be dead. They didn't get the chance to tell you what actually happened to them. There's a reason why they weren't at the family reunion. Good night. Sweet prince. Sun's out, and you're dead. Or EP. Just real EP. Real EP. Just real EP. Anyway. I'm not a murderous person. I don't know what you're talking about. See, there's no evidence. Nothing. Not a thing. Nothing happened here. Can I do right? No, see, I am a good girl. I know what to do. I understood the assignment. I'm just trying to be as efficient as I can be to please my overlords and my mob boss, Ada. Oi. Thank you. It's so silly to me. Hey, Gary. What you doing? It's so silly to me seeing all the things flying out of my pockets like it's an average Tuesday or something. I think I'm gonna want to get at some point in the near-ish future, I'm going to want to get priority power switches and/or power switches in general, but priority power switches kind of primarily. It'll help with these bigger factories that I'm going to be spinning up, especially in the mid game here, which is where I'm very solidly finding myself. Come on, connect. Thank you. Gary, you happen to be like kind of directly in the way, my boy. Too steep. What? What do you mean? Turns too sharply. What do you mean? What does it all mean? Callie, on second thought, that might need to be a clip. The not leaving any witnesses. Thank you. I know I'm gonna have to go deal with some nonsense in through here, and that's gonna be fun. Oops. One of these. Yep. Biggity. For real? Too steep? It's fine. World grid? World grid. Yeah, there we go. All right. Kind of majorly unfortunate part of this map, or at least of the part of the majorly unfortunate part of this map is that the Great Canyon, yeah, that's fine. We'll grab it later. Can you drop a marker? Can I drop a marker is a question. Hold, please. I can drop a marker, I think. I thought. Maybe not. Apparently not. Anyways, yeah, perfect. Thank you. That's actually exactly what I needed to do, was to drop a marker of some kind. But that's fine. As I was trying to elaborate, a majorly unfortunate part of this map, a majorly unfortunate part of this part of the map. There we go. My English so good. Is that this canyon is straight up just at a whatever angle to the rest of the map. It's not actually got an angle that's consistent, really. It does not feel like. But, you know, the surrounding map makes a little bit more sense. Can I go here? I should be able to. Okay. Is it too long? Fine. It's fine. I want the nuts. I took the nuts already. Nudge really is coming in clutch. The infinite nudge is, I'm really happy that they added that. It was, if you ask me, long overdue, and like it should have kind of been in there from the start, but mods have their reasons, or not mods, the devs have their reasons for doing anything that they do. Whether it's the right thing or the wrong thing, or, you know, just the thing that they chose. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ow. I'm here. Right now. You dummy. Good night, sir. Oi. Ada said no witnesses. Ada said no witnesses, and I don't want to disrespect my mob boss. So good night. Hello? Oi. No witnesses. Ada said no witnesses. Ow. Ow. Good night. I don't know what just happened over here, but there's a hard drive right here. Did you see anything? Because I didn't see anything. There was no murders that transpired here at all. Ignore the bodies. They're all gonna despawn anyway. It's like it never happened. 100 megawatts in this economy? Unreasonable. Ooh, I will take circuits though. That one, if we're still within the time frame, might be clippable as well. Computer, 19 of them. My word, I'm rich. Hey Gary, what you doing, bud? Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. What you doing? You just vibing there? Oh yeah. Yeah, bud. Oh, I'm so excited and happy for you, bud. So excited and so happy that I could just bounce on your back forever. As long as I can stay within range. Bong. Boom. Just don't move. Boom. Boom. All right. Enough fucking around, all right, gang? Right. All right. Oh, okay. I was thinking, where did Gary go? Did he run off on me? Boy, he's so fast. All right. And one. Yep. Thank you. I understand that the power grid failed. I knew it was going to happen from the start. It's fine. Do I have any power charges? Do I have any power charges on me? I do not. That's a grievous mistake there. But I will take one out because I do need to drop one in so that I can make 100 or I can make 150, 105. 90 plus. I can do math. I can for sure do math. I don't know what you're talking about. happened? Did we run out of power already? For real? How? Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Leaves may not be enough. Or I might need more. It's fine. I can go grab some more. Yeah, yep. Yep. Nope. Sure can't. Okay. I have enough to theoretically last me for a moment. I really just need like 2 seconds, 3 seconds of time. Ha! Why is it empty, gang? If I needed 110 megawatts and I gave it 120, why is it empty? Did we collect this one before? I may be stupid. I very well may be. Or does it just need to stay on for that much longer to actually like allow me to access it? If it's that second thing, I'm gonna be big mad. Give me more leaves and we'll do this. Don't need this. Thank you very much, Callie. And biomass burner and... Okay. We'll try it again. Better not be empty. Thank you. There's okay. That's an okay sound. I'm fine with that sound. I have the hard drive in my pocket. I have the shiny with me. It's okay. I don't need to worry or fret or concern myself with anything else. But goodness gracious, is this game finicky sometimes. Anyways, gonna upload the hard drive. And also I don't need the power shards and I don't need the Mercer spheres anymore either because I can use those in the cloud. Yep. All right, new plan. I'm gonna do what I kind of mentioned earlier, where I just kind of run this thing back to the base because I'm kind of wanting to just move on a little bit. And I'll come back and kind of, oh, nope, that's also why I was doing that. It's gonna take a while for the steel pipe to kind of catch up with me. We're still on level 1 as far as like that production or that about the interdimensional depot. There's an upload speed that it is required to stick by, and it is not the fastest of things. So it is a like patience grasshopper kind of moment. Means I'm gonna have to adjust this. That's okay. I can be patient, I think. Kind of. Maybe. Oh my word. That's cool. I didn't remember that it would do that. So if I have 2 connection points, it'll try to connect between them. That's cool. But for the moment, I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit and go this way. Yep. Oh. Yep. Okay. We want to come back through here, and I'm like picking up the individual in between points. I'll be able to kind of nudge and pull these spires, these pylons, I guess you can call them, and have them auto connect from one point to another, so that like the train track and the hypertube from this one will connect with this previous one and the prior one, as near as it can. Not 100% effectively every time, but it will be close enough that it will be a significant like reduction in the amount of work that I kind of have to do, as far as things like that go. All right, and pulling over just over the 2-hour mark. And I hope y'all are having a wonderful, happy Saturday. I know I am, and yeah, we're just we're all vibes here. Why? Come on. All right, and that's still on the world grid, I think. Looks like it is, at least. Oh, right. Yeah, that's... Whoops. That's not ideal, but you know what? If it works, it works. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. Hmm. Can I fit this right? Really? Okay. I can do the lazy left turn, right turn type of thing. That could be kind of cool. Like the zigzag kind of thing. That'd be kind of neat, I think. Wouldn't be like the most aesthetic thing, but like wouldn't be bad, you know? Missing steel pipe. And this is where the waiting game starts to get a little rough. But also from that too. Why are you connecting that way? What? All right, we're close enough to the base that I think I could run and kind of go pick up an inventory full of steel pipe. Yeah. Drop off a couple of things, throw up the computers that I just picked up into the hab, and go ahead and get the rail signaling milestone as well. That would be kind of cool. And yeah, and get that done. Pick up some berries. Hey, Gary. Hmm. God, this game is so pretty. Bow, bow. Hey, Gary. Did I leave the Explorer out there? I did. Okay. Whoops. Well, that's unfortunate. Whee. All right. Yeah. Biggity. There we go. It's like milestone.
Milestone reached. Train signals placed on train rails can control and improve train behavior. This helps to avoid events where multiple trains attempt to occupy the same physical location. For information related to earlier train events, please refer to your employee non-disclosure agreement.
Non-disclosure for what? I didn't wreck any trains ever. I don't know what you're talking about. This is impugning my reputation. God, yeah, the coal octagon is so good. And also this building, super good. Really small scale, but like, damn, I'm impressed with myself. I'm glad that I was able to do something like that. Why do you have... Okay, that was strange. How many tickets do we have? 6. Whoa, okay. Give me the berries. I don't need this steel plate on me. That's not true. I need some. I don't need this much of it on me. Also don't need... Alright. Before I commit to an answer on that, I'm gonna grab a couple more of these and that. And then it's back to the base. Back to building the rest of the train. And ideally, I'd like to have a train station set up at that other location, the like iron factory. I don't know what to call it other than that. Iron products, I guess. Before the end of the stream tonight. Little tractor. Oh yeah, I made a new friend. Hey Gary. We have Priscilla now as well. We have Priscilla, who is a world-class juggler, but she's never actually juggled in anything. World-class. I don't know how, but she also hates pale berries. And she is perfect. She's a perfect little bean. We have Charles, who has a nightlight because he's scared of the dark. Priscilla, though. Priscilla's built different. She is not scared of nothing. Not a single thing. Because she's perfect. All right. And get some protein done. Upload some power slugs into the cloud, I guess. Let's see what's required to get power switches. I think Yeah, okay, it was AI limiters. That's I was right in my thinking there. And then I need high-speed connectors, which means I have to unlock high-speed connectors, which means I have to deal with Caterium. Yikes. Hate. Big hate. Oh, I do have a hard drive. Right. Okay. And then while I'm off doing the stuff and things, that will continue to cook for me. Whee, yep. Boop, 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 boop. Gary, what you up to, bud? Nuts. God, that sound scared me. Just afraid of re-entering. Hey, Gary. Scared the heck out of me. What the? There we go. Later, dudes. I'm playing a game called Satisfactory, actually. Intric. It is a factory building game where the whole objective is to build yourself out of the equation, or automate yourself out of the equation. How are you doing? Oh, crabs. Nope, I'm good. I was actually in the midst of trying to build out a train network that will carry power from my current base of operations to another location that I'm going to be building a bunch of like things at. But I'm also not understanding why this is behaving in the way that it is. Oh, I need to go over here. Whoa. That was strange. I hear you throwing things at me. Don't you dare. Ow! Stop. Why? What did I do to you? Is it because I murdered your brothers and sisters? Are you mad about that? You must be. Throwing spit at me. Ow! Rude. Oi. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what, gang? I tried to be patient. I tried to be nice. Good night. Didn't even see it coming. Not enough room for spitter remains. Yep. That's okay. Oi, no. You sitting there watching me? Look at your dead brother? Anyway. Track turns too sharply. Well, no, stop turning too sharply. Goodness. That's not that hard, is it? Why does it keep doing that? Why? Okay. Well, okay, why is that happening? Is it because it's too far over? Is that why? I need to be like... there? Really? Okay. Game, please explain your logic here, if such a thing exists. Please, I beg of you. Yikes, that's a big turn. Yeah, you're right. Ado probably would be like, nope, I'm good. Oh, knowing Ado, she'd probably be like, why are you questioning me? And send a hit creature after me. Whoa. Excuse me? Nope. I wish I understood why it was trying to connect that way. Is it just because of how, like... It's like, what's happening here is that it seems to be connecting from the backside of this node here. For whatever reason. And I don't quite understand why that is happening. I don't know if it's like a mostly graphical thing or if it's like something more than that. And that's the part that's a little confusing to me. Confusion to me. Hello? Do those things make sound when they activate? Disgusting. I hate that. Hate that. Okay. You're fine with this, and we're just gonna kind of like crab step our way down the length of this valley. Is that what we're doing? I see. What do we get for our hard drive? Yo. Perfect. That's beautiful. A heavy encased frame is all iron all the time. It's iron plate, iron screws, cast iron plate, cast screws, and then it's iron steel pipe and encased iron pipe, and then it's limestone and foundations or concrete. And I can make 3 per minute, or well, 2.812. So 2 and is that 7/8? No. 2 and just over 3/4. So I guess that would be 7/8. But I don't know. I am not an engineer. Not what I'm paid for to do. All right, gotta make a turn at some point. You're kidding. Why? Why? And that's a valid build? My brother in Christ. No. Incorrect. Like that's how you're interpreting to build that? Why? Why? Why is that the direction that you want to build in? That's so clunky and gross. Goodbye, steel pipes. Or plates. There. Same deal? No? Yeah, thought so. Goodbye. Yeah, remove all. I wonder if I just need to get this one to be rotated, and that's how I have to deal with that. Nice. Good job, Callie. That's rad. Meanwhile, I'm over here bashing my head against the wall about drain stuff not working the way that I expected to. Track turns too sharply. Are we doing the stupid thing again? Why are we doing the stupid thing again? Why are we doing this? Anyways. Alright, we're gonna build mode. Default. We're just gonna do this. And we're gonna make it. It's gonna be fine. So I've established that it can go here. Like it could go there, but it won't connect for whatever stupid fucking reason. Why? You can literally do this. I am you work now? Wow. Okay. Sure. I guess. That might have been one of the sillier things that I've seen in this game. When you're in the truck, you need to go, sorry. When you're in the truck, you, go into like right in front of the truck depot and then hit F or E, whichever your hotkey for interact is, and it should automatically dock, unload, or load the the contents of the thing, if that makes sense. Why is this too long? Ah. That would do it. That may be a necessary thing. Unfortunately, sometimes you do need to relaunch, and it is kind of the have you tried turning it off and on again type of approach. Did we make... Oh, we did. All right, go away. Oops, daisies. Yeah. Yeah. Are you still too long? Really? What if I noodle you? Yeah, that'll be fine. That's gonna get taken down anyway. It's not really that big a deal to me. I just want this to work. I don't want to have to deal with this nonsense. I just want this connected. I want this done. Build crate on the ground here. Yep, there it is. Berries? Yummy. Crabs. Alright, now that we're facing the right direction-ish. Ish. Oh. Oop. Yeah, materials are starting to get replaced faster than I can place them down, which is a good problem to have. Don't do this to me again, you bastard. Thank you. Need verticality. I'm gonna have to start building a observation post. Why? Oh, thank you. Nudge. Coming in clutch yet again. 1, 2, 3, and through here. And my hope is that later, like someday later, TM, that when I release this map out in the wild and in the world, when it's done and polished and I have like an established aesthetic and people want to walk through, that even when the power grid fails, if it does, or if somebody forces it to, then it still would be walkable, drivable, and like able to be navigable by whatever means available to the person. So explorer, tractor, truck, hypertube, train, whichever means they want to kind of pursue going through this area or this world, this save, really, then they should be able to do so, is my relative philosophy here. Berries. I think also that I want to collect all hard drives, collect all power slugs, collect all summer sloops, Mercer spheres, and have the entire map kind of occupied like a like a bacteriophage. That's the thought, at least. So yeah. Hey Gary. And I am absolutely going to be coming through here again and like trying to even out these turns, make sure that things like kind of actually make some sense, like logistically, and not logistically, but like from a engineering perspective, I suppose. Make sure that they aren't out of whack or out of alignment and kind of make sense from a flow perspective, I guess. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. I was about to say, why is that doing that? You should be there. Hello, Mona. Hi. This is definitely my butt she just put her claws into. Ow. The bowling ball says hello. Goodness gracious. She is sweet, but she is very much a bag of rocks, and it's precious and endearing and very annoying when she does the I want attention claw. Hi. What are you doing, Goblin? It may be time for me to end the stream to give the little bowling ball some attention. Or she has just jumped up on my desk. Oh, Mona. Miss, hey, you don't need to be there. In fact, you don't need to be here at all. You can go down from my desk. Thank you. Hi. Hi. Are you not getting enough attention? Is no one paying attention to you? Is that what's happening? She's just like me for real. Hey, stupid. Come here. Hey, dummy. Before I was so rudely interrupted. Maniac, she is. Goodness. You should have food, silly. Do you have to bother me? Is that what's going on? Or are you seeing you seeing demons? Yep. Okay. Time to groom. Nothing's going on. She just has to groom. Love cats. They are very silly creature. Hey, Dingus. What are you doing? What in the fuck are you doing, girl? Mona. My word. That might be my cue. I think this is where I have to end the stream, unfortunately. I'm gonna give this a save. I'm gonna finish up the train track, get it to the main base, but I'm gonna end the broadcast here, and the VOD will be up on YouTube. This is a weird end to this episode or this stream, but if you're here watching live, I am super grateful that you're here. If you're catching the VOD on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you for being here and for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your evening, great rest of your night. Be cool, be kind, be excellent, stay hydrated, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. But for now, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks very much. Bye.